Check out this Busy Bee magnet. You could put this on your refrigerator or hang it in your locker, or if you don't want to put a magnet on it, it would make a great little thing to hang around your room. So what you'll need to get started are some a styrofoam ball. We're using the 3-inch size today. You'll also want some organza. This is going to be for the wings. Then you'll need an assortment of pom-poms and a chenille stem, some tissue paper, a very heavy-duty magnet, toothpick, and a ring from a ball jar, also some rickrack, googly eyes, and of course you'll need some things from your craft stash like clear glue and craft glue, scissors, a knife for cutting styrofoam. You'll also want a foam brush and a plate, and we'll be working with some glue, so make sure you have something to capture that and not make a huge mess. All right, so what you'll start out with first is by cutting up some pieces of tissue paper. So you can start with some 1-inch squares like these, and I put this toothpick inside the foam ball to give it me something to hold on to while I'm working, or you can put it in here also. This is a great way of letting it dry, but it also holds it in place while you're attaching the tissue. So what you can do is make a puddle of glue on your plate, and then use your foam brush to spread a little bit of glue onto the ball itself. We'll just pounce that into place. I'm going to use my brush to pick up a piece of tissue, and then we'll just glue this down onto the ball. We might need to add some more glue here. Like that. And it's okay if it folds up and gets a little bit of crinkle. That's all right. It gives it a lot of texture that way. All right, so we'll smooth this all down. Then we'll add another piece of tissue paper, and first I'm going to add a little bit more glue here. And you'll just want to overlap the pieces of tissue like this so that you get kind of a textured effect on the ball. And this is another way that you can make your foam more colorful without painting it. It's by adding layers of tissue with this decoupage idea. All right, so we just go ahead and place this all over the whole entire surface of the ball, except for the very bottom part. So you can leave this part exposed because we are going to cut that part away. So I'm just going to set this aside, but this is one that's completely covered and dry. And what we'll do now is take our knife and cut away the back side of this ball. So we'll use our knife to just cut this off. And this gives us a flat surface on the back of our bee. And just cut through my edge of my paper there so that I have a flat spot on the back. All right, and so now what I'm ready to do is add the rickrack to make the stripes for the bee's belly. What you can do here is cut your rickrack just so that it is about the length of the belly. And we'll just cut that with our scissors and then add some craft glue to hold it into place. So for our glue, we'll just lay our line right across the surface of the tummy and then attach the rickrack. I'm going to set this one aside and let it dry. But I would go ahead and add my second stripe there on the belly there. All right, now we have our piece here and our ring. You're just going to place the ring and place the surface of the belly inside the ring. So I'm pressing it from the back like that. And then you can use this to trace around and cut out a piece of white felt like we did here. And you're just going to glue this one down using craft glue. And this covers up the back side of the foam. And this you can just press into place all the way inside the ring like that. Makes it look nice and finished on the back. Then on the front, we're ready to add the head. Now what you need to do first is glue 2 little blue pom-poms to the top of the green piece of chenille stem for making an antenna. The easiest way to do that is just bend it in half, add a little bit of glue, and place it inside the pom-pom, like that. Since this one is wet, I'll set that one aside to dry, and we'll just use this one here that's already done. So first we'll glue the head, and just add a generous bit of craft glue here to the top, and then press the pom-pom on top of the body, like that. And then we're going to add the antenna. So to do that, we'll just press some glue down into the pom-pom like that, and press these guys right on top so that we have our antenna right in the middle of the head. Then we're going to add the eyes and the nose. right here and get those all into place. Of course, you could use any color googly eyes and pom-poms you like for this part. So there's this cute little face. Now for the back, what we'll do for the wings is, here's one that's already finished, but what you do is take a piece of your organza and cut about 10 inches of this, and then you're going to fold it in half to make the wing shape. And to do that, you'll just make a scallop like this, so that you have kind of that bee-wing shape. Then you're going to take one of these strips that you cut away and use it to tie the center together. So to do that, you'll just scrunch up the center like this, kind of an accordion or finger pleated shape, and then tie it together. And then this is going to get glued onto the back. And you can fluff this out so that you get your nice wing shape. This is going to get glued onto the back. Now, of course, you would wait until this is totally dry before you do this next step, but since mine isn't, I'm just going to be really careful. I'm going to add a little bit of glue here and add the wings, and then I'll glue my magnet right on top of the wings. And there you have your Buzzy Bee magnet.